So the things I learned from the meetup, let me cover them real quick before we get into the video, and then y'all don't have to watch the whole video if you don't want to. Number one, it's no brainer. Start much earlier than you think. Number two, don't try to add things in that were not part of the plan for preparation for the event. Like I tried to put together this video demo of some chat GPTs, custom chat GPTs, and put that on YouTube and everything before. That was ridiculous. That really pushed me on my time. Number three, maintain control of the meetup. In other words, be stoic with it. People were hungry by the time we got, and also, all right, no. Number three, start on time. You know, we did a lot of chit chatting and talking before we even started, which I should have just stopped early and started with the meetup. Four is to maintain control, meaning, so what happened is people got hungry, and when we got to a certain point, when I was getting ready to transition to the projector and showing people how to actually use chat GPT with each person there, they wanted to eat first because they were hungry. Everybody was hungry. So I put that off thinking we would get back to it after we ate. We went upstairs and we ate, and then we never made it back downstairs. So next time, I'll start on time and I will not break for the food until the thing is over. Or the food will be served while they're observing. That's actually something that could have been done. Well, number five, there wasn't what could have enhanced it better was to have something to pass out. And the plan actually was to connect the laptop to the printer. And after doing the presentation of what I showed them for their business, I would give them a printout of it. But I never even hooked it up to the printer, and I never got a chance to do the presentation anyway. So at the end of the day, for that particular event, it didn't matter. But next time, I would like to be early enough that to make sure that I'm able to do that, because that's just additional and something that they can follow, you know. But what else? All right, y'all. So while editing the video, there were some things that I thought would be good to point out, because when I'm talking about next time I should be more stoic and I should have stopped people from leaving and finished the presentation before going to eat, some people might say, well, it's no big deal, and that now you should take into consideration, you know, people was hungry. And that's one way of looking at it. But something else you got to think about. First of all, as the leader and running this meeting, then you're responsible for what the people are able to take away from there. And you can't, you know, yeah, at the time, they might have been thankful or appreciative of having a break and going to eat. But just like what happened, suppose because of that, they didn't get what they expected to get out of the meeting, you know. And that final part was intricate. It was key. There's a lot of stuff in there that would be, I was going to actually go through each one of them's desires for their company and show them how to get some insight and some inspiration and some instruction from ChatGPT. So they don't know what they missed because they didn't know I was going to do that. But if they were expecting that and it didn't happen, it would be a problem. And even if they feel like it wasn't enough, which they all loved the meeting and said it was great, but suppose it was different and, you know, they left not feeling like they got their money's worth or they wasted their time. And it could be just because the thing wasn't finished. So, yes, it is a big deal to recognize how to run the meeting better next time. And then the other part is, you know, is about developing the habit, recognizing how to improve in leadership and running a meeting in particular, but it applies outside of the meeting context. Like suppose it's about firing someone. Well, it's the same thing. Like a lot of people, a lot of managers, supervisors, bosses, or whatever, hold on to an employee. You know why? Because they don't want to hurt their feelings. They don't want them to feel bad. You can't do that. You know, especially now, what you should do is warn the person and tell them how they can do things better, you know, where they need to improve and give them opportunity. That's good. But the second time, third time, you know, I'm sorry. I heard the story. I understand what you're saying, but you're not performing. You got to go. So, you know, it's cool to be empathetic as human, but there's a line that has to be drawn. So this is what I wanted to point out to you because I think I've worked at places where I've seen supervisors hold on to people that shouldn't be there. If you working alongside two people who are killing it, doing a great job, and this other clown over here halfway working, the clown needs to go. Else you are ruining your other two good employees. So, you know, it is important to recognize how to improve as a person in charge, as the leader of an organization or even a meeting. That's all I had to say. Thank y'all for watching. Let me know what you think. By the way, the meeting was a great success. Even with the small number of people, there was, I don't know if it happened, but there was an inquiry about booking the place on Thanksgiving Day. And there was a sale made. And as far as I know, I didn't check up on them, but there was an inquiry for a sale on gummies. So even at the small numbers, there were meaningful connections made and probably some transactions that involve money, which is always a good thing. It was good. It was good. Not to mention what they're going to gain from my assistance. As a matter of fact, this is another day. I already got some ads for Doug for the gummies, and I showed them to y'all in another video. And the process that I came about for getting the copy and generating the images, which I did all in ChatGPT inside my more customers, more clients app. Custom GPT. So I'll show you that in another video. That's it. Now, here's what's going to happen is each one of those people that were there, since they had faith in me, they paid the money to attend the event. And now I'm going to help each one of them get to where they say they wanted to be on the video. And this progress will be on display for those who want it inside From Passion to Profits. And my thing will be there in From Passion to Profits. And if you guys want to check it out, then you are able to see us each grow our organization or business into our vision for that organization or that business. And you'll see what everyone said they wanted to achieve in the actual summary video of the networking event. That will be the next video after this one. And yeah, that's it. So if y'all want to join us, you can come observe us. And if you're in the same stage of starting a business, growing a business, hey, there's probably something you're going to learn because you're going to have a lot of, I'll be assisting and I'll be talking about the different things that I do. For one, it's going to be advertising. Okay, so for everybody, there's probably going to be there's going to be some advertising. For Shorty Rock, I'm going to help him build a community. For Doug, his thing is advertising without showing his face. But Keith, he hasn't even, we got to get him some clients and customers for speaking engagements. And I went and checked, his domain name has expired, so he doesn't have a website or anything, so we get that up and running. And for me, I haven't even started yet. My thing is travel and invest. Traveling and investing. You might not know, but I just bought a property in Dominican Republic, and I also have an apartment in Dominican Republic because the condo is being built. So that's what I'm really passionate about is traveling and investing. And so I'm going to build a community around that. And I've been down there twice now. I'm going again in December, if not before December, because I feel like I need to become an authority in going down there as well as continue to network with and interact with. So that's something that I'll be building as well. And if you're interested in traveling and investing, of course, you'll get more details about that as you watch us inside of the Passion to Profit community. Now, any of you guys that come up in there, just keep in mind, if you follow the prompts and like it says, tell what your business does or what your product or service is in your business, at any time, I might contact you and ask you if you want help with this or that, or if you want to run an ad with this person or that person, or with especially with one of my key people that I'm going to help uh, promote their business. And of course, if you see it's networking, you look, you learn, you listen, you share, and you network. So it's just a positive environment with like-minded people. You don't always have those people in your circle who think like you and want to do things like that, start a business, grow a business, build a business. So you don't always have someone who is supportive of that idea or even understands that idea. A lot of people are still in the cycle of the 9 to 5. So inside this group, you have that community. It's only $1 a month. I decided to leave it that way. I really want it to be easily accessible to everyone. And I'm not going to spend as much time doing as much stuff as I had originally planned on because, again, my thing is traveling and investing. So that's what I'm going to spend my time. That's what I'm going to spend my time building up. But you'll benefit from how I'm helping those people who showed up at this meetup. That is what I will be posting in there. And the things that I do to grow my own travel and investing business. Basically it's a consulting business. All right, y'all. Thanks for watching. Give me some feedback. Tell me what you think. Oh, and in case you missed it, two of the things that are incredibly valuable right now inside of the community from Passion to Profits are custom GPTs. One will help you get more customers and more clients. It's designed that way. It's going to prompt you to answer some questions and give you some feedback on how you can get more customers and clients. The other one is about building a course. So if you've ever wanted to build a course, trying to think of something to build a course about, or you have a past experience that you are, or challenges that you have overcome and you want to make a course about it, this other custom GPT will walk you through that. And for those of you who are not familiar with ChatGPT and don't know what it is and everything, I mean, you can Google or YouTube what is ChatGPT, but I also will be doing a video explaining what it is and the different ways that I use it, and I'll give you more examples of how to use those particular GPTs as a tool, because you can use them for yourself. You also can use them to provide a service to other people and businesses. So I will cover all of that later inside of the community. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for watching.